is shoving a poor, defenseless nerd inside his own locker.
All right, welcome back to another School Principal Reacts. This is Brandon coming to you with something a little different. You all have asked me for a while now about this show, Danny Phantom, and I have heard of it many times, but I've never actually seen it before. This is an episode you all have brought up several times called Splitting Images. Splitting Images means I see this still frame here of a couple of the main characters and a locker that's been kind of taped up. And then this guy is pointing to something. I don't know what I'm getting into, but I'll find out here shortly right along with you. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, take a minute and subscribe using the button below. I really appreciate the support, and I do count on it to continue to produce content that you enjoy. But let's get into the episode. All right.
Fellow students, something sick and disgusting is taking place right here in our school.
How is she? Oh. And I don't quite know what's going on here yet, but she would not be allowed to speak at an assembly like this. Students aren't allowed to do that very often, but if they are, it's typically going to be as a part of some school-sanctioned event or in support of something the clubs are doing or something. They're not going to be able to just stand up there and say how horrible something is at the school. The school is just not going to allow that to happen. Casper High.
Thanks to your little dress-up parade, my Save the Frog presentation was a total
Save the
bust.
frogs. And that is something that could possibly happen in high school, but I've said before, typically you don't have live frogs that the students then have to kill as part of the class. That's a bit much. Typically, the school will buy specimens from companies that specify and that sort of thing, so you would get frogs that have been dead for quite a long time and have been preserved. And so you would dissect frogs that were already dead. You wouldn't ask students to kill the frogs. That would be a bit much.
Now, because of that idiot box ghost trashed my locker, I've been assigned a new one. Locker 724.
Okay. Oh, no.
Guys?
And so I guess his previous locker got messed up. That does happen. Nowadays, I see less and less schools that actually use lockers, but I did serve as an assistant principal at a school that I was in charge of the lockers. And so if someone's locker is messed up and no one can fix it, or at least it's going to take a long time to fix, you might reassign someone's locker. I mean, that does happen in real life.
Wrong. You look like you've seen a ghost. Or something really scary that we don't see every single day.
Hello? Locker 724? How do you not know the legend of Locker 724?
Legend. No.
What's the big deal with 724?
You left something behind, Fenton.
Oh, bullying.
Let's see if it fits in your new locker with you inside.
No. No. Yeah, definitely would be a potential suspension for these guys. That would be a suspension. And maybe let's talk about possibly putting you out. All these school legends, I do hear on various TV shows about these school legends that everybody knows about. In real life, I don't know that there are that many of those that are just talked about all the time and everybody knows. I just don't know. And so I see these guys have put him in the locker inside of it. Again, that's another thing that I see in a lot of movies and TV shows. I've never seen it in real life. Most people would have a pretty hard time fitting in a locker with their entire body. I've never seen that happen in real life.
I was going to tell you the locker was cursed, but I think you
Cursed.
figured that out.
I'll show you a curse. Cover me.
Cursed, huh? Oh, his powers. And I'm not very knowledgeable about the world of Danny Phantom. I don't know what his powers are supposed to be, but I'm guessing he has the power to do whatever he's doing here. What? Okay, so I didn't know he could do that. So he was basically sort of possessing this bully and making him run into the locker and then fall down. He really should have just told someone and the school would have done something about it. I know a lot of people do have stories about, well, I was bullied and the school didn't do anything about it. Very sorry to hear that. If that was you, there are many more people who the school did handle it, but they tend to not really spread that around if someone did sort of take care of the bullying issue for them. But this was definite bullying, and he sort of did something just as bad. I said before, I have seen situations where people are bullied and then they do something even worse and become a bully. Hopefully that's not what happens here.
Danny.
Relax, Sam. It's about time you use that Phantom advantage for some ghostly get back.
Ghostly get back. Oh no. Who is that?
Hey, Tubby the Tuba! Nice shako! Does it remove earwax too?
What in the world? And I have no idea why some random student would be in the middle of two hallways with a full-blown marching band uniform and a sousaphone that looked like a sousaphone, which is akin to a tuba, which is what they called it. And he said, how about that? Or he said, like, nice shako. That is what those hats are called, that style hat, a shako hat, the ones that are sort of flat on top. And the little furry thing on top is called a plume. But there'd be no reason. Like, I've never seen kids inside with their full uniform on with instruments unless they're, one, taking a picture, or two, right on their way from the band room inside the school to the football field. I've never seen that at any other time. If there's a pep rally or something, students will typically wear their band t-shirt or some other casual outfit. What is this curse?
Go on!
Ooh. That's not good.
I'm so fascinated by AV equipment. Can you show me how it works?
What is this? Oh no, they set him up. And I'm assuming that this curse, whatever it is, some anti-bullying curse, whoever it is, seems to really not like bullies. They made that other bully slam his face into the locker. So I didn't know what was going on at first, but the bullies have this girl stop this guy and distract him so that they can do whatever is about to happen. This doesn't look good at all. I see his shoelaces. I wonder if they're going to make him fall down or what's going to happen. And I assume that this ghostly curse, whatever it is going to intervene or at least give them some payback. Yeah, shoelaces. Whoa. Oh. That's sort of dangerous. Yeah, his shoelaces in the previous shot were like enormous. So I'm like, something's going to happen with these shoelaces here. He's like, whatever.
And
Here
all
we
of
go.
a sudden, this locker door flies open and nails me.
I'm gonna be brushing this stuff out of my hair for a week.
It's like the school is haunted.
Sort of is right now.
Someone's been busy.
It wasn't me, I swear.
That's him. Ooh. Uh-oh. I mean, that was him, and the first thing that they observed was him, so they sort of have a reason to believe that all this stuff is him, even though it's this ghostly curse, which I still don't understand, but I'm guessing that before the end of the episode, they'll let us know what's going on with that.
Now that was me.
Danny, I don't think you should be using your powers like...
Oh.
Lancer, I'll be right back.
Don't listen to her.
And I totally forgot. I said at the beginning I haven't seen this. I have seen one episode, and I remember this guy, the vice principal. Some of you have said before he looks kind of like me, but I don't know about that. I'm not so sure. Let's keep watching.
Danny, it's about time somebody struck a blow for Sidney Poindexter.
Sidney
who,
Poindexter.
Sidney Poindexter. Locker 724 was originally owned by Poindexter back in the 50s.
50s. The 50s. Which, I don't know when this show was made, but having a school that was still around in the 50s is really a stretch. Usually, when a school hits 40 or 50 years of being in existence, they're going to get a new school, and then the old school is either demolished to the ground, or sometimes it's reappropriated by the school district to be offices or serve some other purpose. I've also seen older school buildings become like the alternative school program for troubled students. But the 50s, wow, that's pretty old. Poindexter.
Poindexter was the victim of more cruel pranks than anyone in the history
Ah,
of
kick
Casper
me.
High School. Apparently, picking on him was a graduation requirement. He
So
got
bad.
stuffed into his locker so many times, it's believed his spirit still inhabits it to this very day.
Sam,
I was getting afraid they were going to say he died in there, but they did not say that. They just said, like, his spirit inhabits it, which doesn't make sense. if like Poindexter graduated from high school, lived his entire life, and then died, and his spirit inhabits a locker, which doesn't make sense on quite a few levels.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Certainly not trying to smuggle frogs out of the biolab while Lancer
Yeah,
isn't looking.
again, they're not alive. They are not alive. I remember this from Ned's. And also the movie E.T. always comes into my head, if you remember that classic movie from the 80s, I think, anyway. But you don't have live frogs, okay? I've been at a high school where we did dissections all the time. They had biology and AP biology, and they did dissections, okay? They did fetal pigs, and they did frogs, and they did cats, but none of them were alive, okay? You would buy them from the specimen company, and they would be sent to you all preserved in the preservative. I don't know if it was formaldehyde or whatever it was. I do know you could smell that stuff all the way down the hallway when it was dissection day, but the animals were already long dead. You would never ask a student to kill the animal. That would be way more traumatic than just dissecting it.
Hey guys, what do you say we meet
Bullying.
my new locker neighbor?
Easy, Danny. Take it easy.
You're right, Sam.
Yeah, that'd be another potential suspension for these guys. They are no good at all.
Enjoy your sandwich, neighbor.
That's it!
Uh-oh.
I wonder how Dash would feel if he had a frog in his throat.
Or 12 in his pants.
Oh no, you're not gonna exploit innocent amphibians for some
Exploiting innocent amphibians by using them to get back at bullies. That's pretty funny.
juvenile revenge scheme.
That would be a juvenile revenge scheme. Oh, he's his superhero self. And I'm noticing that the things that Danny is doing to these guys is way worse than what they did to them. As bad as these bullies are, and they are horrible, what Danny's doing is a lot worse. I don't condone any of this in either direction. What in the world? The curse. Oh, okay, I get it. So I did mention just a minute ago that what Danny is doing is worse. So is this curse going to lash out at Danny because he is now a bully? This doesn't look good here. Poindexter.
I'm free! Finally! The doorway's been opened! You think that funny, Buster?
Huh? What? You can see me?
Yeah, that's right, Bub. Now leave that poor kid alone.
What? Oh! Man, do you ever have it backwards?
Don't hand me that jazz, Clyde.
What's he gonna say?
You're the bully from where I'm standing.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. And I have seen this happen in real life. It doesn't happen that often, but sometimes in bullying cases in real life, someone does something horrible, and then the victim becomes the bully by doing something 10 times worse. And listen, I understand that there's really no room for bullying and bullying is horrible, but that doesn't entitle you to do something back to the bully that's like 10 times worse or anything at all. The only legitimate route is really letting the school handle it. So people have said, well, I should be able to take up for myself. And yes, you can defend yourself, but taking up for yourself does not mean to turn around and hours later go do something to the bully that's just as bad and then you become a bully. That's not what taking up for yourself means.
Floating.
Okay, floating? Let's see how you like getting bullied.
What's going on? Oh. Okay, at first I thought he was gonna like have a spirit come out of every single one of those lockers. That would be pretty scary. What's going on? Now, I always talk about food fights on TV shows and how they don't really happen in real life like that. I've never seen it on a show where like food just flies around and a food fight happens with no people throwing stuff. That's a little different.
We're here somewhere.
Oh no! And it's a science lab, so of course you have random containers, and now they're all broken. I don't know what's happening here.
Great guess!
What's going on here?
Is it true? Did you kids just witness a ghost attack?
Fear not, young ones. These gloves are made for grabbing.
Uh-oh.
No ghost here, Mr. and Mrs. F.
Only a girl trying to create a diversion for her own needs.
Right, right.
The frogs.
No ghosts here.
Watch, Danny. Your parents almost caught your intangible act.
Mm-hmm.
Where am I? It's like I dropped into Grandpa Fenton's yearbook.
This sounds oddly like certain parts of Back to the Future because it was in the 50s, and it sounds almost like Mr. Sandman. I think that's the name of the song that they play prominently in that song. Listen to this music. It's oddly familiar.
Hey, Poindexter, you got a spot on your shirt.
Bullying.
Made you look.
Have a nice trip, Poindexter.
Bullying.
See you next fall.
That's awful. And there's no teachers anywhere. Goodness, this is awful.
Hey, don't you know there's a dress code, Poindexter?
What in the world is going on? That's a little weird. I did not expect the school building to be floating out there in space. That's a little weird.
Spiff-diddly-dee, man. So this is what it's like to have friends.
You
Spiff
sure
diddly
you're all
dee.
right, Danny?
Danny? Oh, me?
Oh, it's
Yeah,
Poindexter.
I'm right like Mike.
Why does your voice sound so weird?
Poindexter.
What happened to Poindexter?
Oh, that square? He flew the coop permanent like.
What in the
Come
world?
on, give me my soda. Hey, let me help you out there, pal.
Oh, he's still got the powers, though. What's going on here?
Thanks, Fenton.
No problemo.
What, are you going through puberty? You know, I'm a little tight on quarters. Think you can get a few more sodas for me and my
Stealing.
pals?
Don't steal.
You betcha.
That's stealing, and that would be a potential suspension for sure. You can't do that.
Danny, that's stealing.
It
I'm
is.
sure that poor kid lost more than his fair share of quarters to the vicious bullies in this school.
You can't
It's
do it
time
like
somebody-
that. Yeah, Danny and Poindexter are both doing this. They keep doing things that are worse than the bullying itself. Two wrongs don't make a right, so to speak.
Even the score.
Even the
Hey,
score.
everybody, egg cream's on me.
I don't know what the heck an egg cream is, but thanks.
Well, this is
Egg
new.
cream.
This is how I came in. There's gotta be a way back.
Uh-oh. What's going on? Just stealing all the drinks.
Here's to Fenton.
What the heck? Tucker! Sam! It's me, Danny!
Hey, Fentonmeister, we're short one for touch football.
So he's popular now because he stole a bunch of drinks. That's pretty messed up. And by the way, in real life, the school would notice that. Typically, you have outside vending companies that come in periodically and stock all the drinks. And if they just stop getting money, they're going to go to the school and they're going to say, hey, a bunch of drinks keep going missing. We're still filling the drink machines, but we're not getting our money. You might want to see if someone is stealing. And it is very common also for there to be video cameras in locations like that.
You in?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Positively.
So
when did
weird.
you get a sense of humor?
It's not funny. Uh-oh.
Hey, Poindexter.
So I'm guessing that Danny is Poindexter on the other side of the mirror. This is pretty weird.
Black and blue and can't touch the floor.
I give up.
Oh, no.
Ah!
Oof.
Okay, Fenton, after the snap, I'll hand the ball off
So
to
now
you.
he's playing football?
Leave him wide open for punishment.
All right, let's go.
Oh, okay, so they're still bullying him. So this was all a trick, and they're still going to bully him after all of that. Oh, man. And I haven't seen a single staff member, if this, like, 1950s ghost school is still floating out there somewhere and there's students. You would think that there would be teachers and a principal as well, but I haven't seen one.
Contact them somehow.
Yeah, how does he get back? This is so weird. What are they gonna do? Just leave him?
Well, it was nice knowing him.
Think I could have his computer?
he wrote out an entire, like, message in the grass. That's pretty funny. Ooh. Okay, so they gave him the ball and then, like, abandoned him so that the other team would all tackle him. I didn't know what was going on. And in most schools, if they play any sort of football, like during a physical education class, you're not going to be allowed to play tackle football. There's just way, way too much chance for someone to get injured. And if it's real football, if this is like the football team, you're going to have some sort of padding or gear if you're going to be doing any physical tackling.
Fenton, Captain's got game. Who knew?
Well, he like transported or like his ghostly powers, whatever they are. He flew through all those guys and just kind of went to the end zone. Okay.
There's a ghost in here. I can feel it in my boots. And I'm not leaving this campus till
it's
these
Danny.
gloves grab some ghost.
It's him.
Right?
But it's Poindexter, like, inhabiting him somehow, which is sort of weird. That's what she's detecting. I wonder how they figure it out.
Give me one, yo. I started this trend.
Hang on, folks. Plenty more in my locker where that one came from.
Okay, are they gonna open the locker?
Sam, Tucker, in here!
Poindexter?
No, it's me, Danny! Poindexter took over my body and sent me into this bizarro spirit world!
Prove it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are they gonna believe him? Because he looks and sounds just like Poindexter, and I'm not sure, were they aware of the Poindexter from before? And they may not believe him here. I'm not sure how he's gonna prove it.
In 2nd grade, Tucker threw up in your lunchbox, but he told you Ricky Marsh did it.
What? I kicked him off the monkey bars for that. It was you? Danny?
The mirror
How does he get through?
Portal, but I can't phase through it. Serves me right. I'm only in here because I was acting like a bully.
So, do they, like, trick the Poindexter inhabited Danny of being a bully so that they can switch back? I guess if it worked before, it's gonna work again. I'm guessing that's what's gonna happen here.
You might not be able to get out, but that doesn't mean Poindexter can't get back in.
I doubt he's in a big hurry to go back where he came.
I know how to get him in here. Here's what you need to do.
Okay.
Danny, come quick! A bully is shoving a poor defenseless nerd inside his own locker.
A poor defenseless nerd.
Hey, there's no nerd getting shoved inside his locker.
There is now.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I thought maybe they would, like, lure him into bullying someone, like he's been doing this whole time, pretty much. But no, they just grab him with those gloves and I guess they're just gonna shove him in there. I didn't expect that. I guess it worked.
You've had your fun. Now I want my body and my life back.
Yeah, forget you, bully. You're not going anywhere.
What's going on?
I'm doing it!
You may have my powers, but you sure don't know how to use them. Of course, I don't know how to use them, but at least I know how not to use them better than you do. You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses. You couldn't hit a guy with glasses. In fact, you couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
Hold still.
Yeah, this is so weird with them flying around and not sure what's happening here. And then the bell rings and all of these like 1950s ghostly students come out. And again, are there no teachers? Are there no principals? There's just students who walk around randomly. I mean, I heard the bell ring, so I guess they have class. Let's see what happens next here. Oh, they're fighting.
Hey, get a load of Poindexter. He's fighting the Halfer.
Yeah, look at him stand up to
Halfa?
that weird head ghost bully. I'm not a bully!
Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna live it up some more in your body. What?
You took the mirror off.
What?
I didn't know you could do that. That mirror seemed pretty immovable, but let's see what happens here.
And I smash your door back to my world.
You wouldn't.
But that's his
You'd
door, too.
strand us both here.
Try me.
I've got a better idea. I can make you. With your powers, I can make you do anything.
Oh, is he gonna like...
That's what I was hoping you'd do.
Oh, yeah. So it was a trick for him to do that so they would like switch back. I get it. Kind of weird. I guess they're back.
No!
Yep, they're back. All right.
I'll get out of here, Buster Brown.
Hey, nerd.
The bullies.
Nice job standing up to the Halfer.
Who'd have thought you had it in you?
You want to grab an egg cream?
Egg cream.
Of course, I could hang here for a little bit. Hey, the heck with the egg cream.
All right, so I guess they're all going to be happy because he's popular in this world too. So weird.
Who's up for a diet soda? Whatever that is.
Ah, the frogs.
No, come back.
Oh dear, whatever will we do?
Hmm.
Good one, Danny.
Yeah, but how do we know you're really Danny?
Yeah.
I used my powers for the wrong reason and became exactly the kind of person I hate.
Yeah, bully.
It got me into a load of trouble, and I'm not gonna do that again.
Now that's the Danny I remember.
Just one more thing, too.
What's he gonna do? Oh, break it.
Fenton?
And you would wonder with that locker why that mirror was still there in the first place. When I first saw it, I figured it was some sort of like magical immovable mirror, but no, apparently they could just take it off the whole time, which I think is a little odd.
That's school property.
I
Yeah.
can explain. Actually,
But is it school property though? Like, lockers don't come with those style mirrors in there. That's really weird for them to say it's their school property.
I'm holding you responsible for this.
For a
and the
ghostly
escaped
mirror?
Frogs. But seeing how upstanding students like Dash Baxter have made their opinions known, I'm willing to overlook the frogs. Miss Manson, you could learn a thing or two from them about activism. Still,
So the football players liked Danny, or the fake Danny, because they gave him a bunch of drinks, and so they convince him or influence him to let him off. That is really weird.
that leaves the matter of your locker. I'm going to have to assign you a new one.
Okay. Band room. That's pretty impressive, honestly. Did you hear that? Bup, 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 bup. That's impressive.
Hanging with band geeks, Fenton?
No amount of free soda's gonna fix that.
Hi, I'm Lyle. Wanna help me clean my spit valve?
All right, well, that's the episode. That one was all right. Danny Phantom, Splitting Images. I really enjoyed it. It had a pretty good message, which is if someone bullies you, two wrongs don't make a right, and I've seen that play out in real life too many times where the victim of bullying, the legitimate victim, instead of telling someone, chooses to try and get even by doing something way worse. And as tempting as it may be, getting even is not the answer. You really have to let an adult handle it. And if you tell someone and they don't handle it, you just keep on going up to the assistant principal or the principal or the superintendent or school board if you have to. But I hope you enjoyed this reaction video. I enjoyed this episode. Thank you for letting me know about this episode. I hope that you subscribe to my channel. If you're not yet subscribed, give the video a like and comment down below before you leave this page. And I'll see you on the next video here on School Principal Reacts. As always, thanks for watching.